Welcome, 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 people. We are live again, once again, from the Handy Games headquarters with a very exclusive, hold on, let me check the sound here, with a very exclusive first look at Aces of the Luftwaffe Squadron for mobile, which is available for pre-order now. So, you know, if you're into that sort of bullet hell extravaganza, this is I recommend this game. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm Consti from QA here at Handy Games. You may have seen my face before on the stream if you've been around. This is very new to me. I've played Aces of the Luftwaffe Squadron before. Not played it a lot on mobile yet. We'll get into it. We'll see how it goes. And I think, I hope you're gonna like it. I hope I'm gonna like it. Let me see. Sound should be alright. If there's anybody having sound issues, let me know in chat. And, yeah, I guess, without further ado, let's get into Aces of the Luftwaffe, yeah? Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got both campaigns. So, you know, that might be interesting for some of you. Both campaigns will be available in this package. So, you know, what used to be the DLC, Nebelgeschwader on PC, will be included in the mobile package. So that's going to be interesting. We'll start with the Allies campaign, though, I think. Right, I did, you know, not going to lie to you, I kind of cheated so I can show you around a bit. You know, this is not going to be a real quote-unquote let's play in that sense. It's more gonna be like, you know, me showing off, you know, basically how the game looks. Like, as you can see, I'm right now playing it on this device here. Let me hold it in the camera a little bit so you can actually see this. Like, if I, oh my god, this is gonna be hard for me. You know, I'm just kind of trying to prove that this is actually running on this mobile device here. Let me check. If I like switch chapters, do you see this? All right, there we go. Like, I can switch through the chapters. So, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, we cheated a little bit and we unlocked all the levels and all that good stuff. So, you know, Aces has been out for a while. Some of you may or may not have played it before. And, you know, not trying to, like, do, like, a proper playthrough here right now. This is more like showing you how the game runs on this Samsung device that it is. So, yeah. This is Android. It will be available for Android and iOS, obviously, but, you know, this is Android for now. And, yeah, without further ado, let's just hop on some cool level here. I don't know, let's do, like, let's not start with do we start with the boss fight? We start with the boss fight. Why not? Why not? This is going to be a stream that's going to be on the shorter side a little bit, so let's do a boss fight straight away. And let's see how it goes. I hope it goes well. I forgot what difficulty I had selected. That could have been important. Well, you know, if I get absolutely destroyed now, you know, I apologize. This is literally the very first boss, you know, no major spoilers here.
A secret island in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle? Yeah. Now that's what I call crazy.
There he comes.
Wunderbar! You just arrived in time to serve as a test object.
So yeah, as you can see, this is all, you know, you can see the ring light that's shining in my face. This is running on this device right here. Just, you know, just so you get an idea.
Okay, guys.
I should get good. I should get good. That's for sure. I don't know. I think this look. Oh, I don't know. No, this. Oh god. Okay. This looks like it might be regular. No, I don't think it is actually. Now that I think about it. Oh god. Okay. Okay, this is terrible. What have I done? I think this is the highest difficulty actually. Okay. So. Okay. Oh god. Okay.
I'll be back.
Well, I should have checked that before streaming, right? That's on me. That is on me. Well. Oh no. What have I done? Oh god. Okay, there we go. Well, I mean, we're gonna try. We're gonna put up a good fight, I think. I hope. but we're probably... Oh god, okay. Oh lord. Oh boy. Yeah, this is just the first boss. Obviously, okay, so, you know, just so you don't get confused. It's like... Oh, no. It's like it was with the... Oh god, can you stop now?
Welcome back.
It's like it was with the PC and console versions, like the extreme difficulty is... It is extreme, like, it is what it says it is. You know, there's no... You don't have to play on extreme though. You can enjoy this game on the lower difficulty setting. Not the lower, the normal difficulty setting as well, right? It is still very enjoyable, don't you worry. And it's still demanding, like the boss fights are demanding even at, you know, lower oh my god.
I'll be back.
Even at lower difficulties, the boss fights are still demanding. This one, yeah, okay. We're on our last life. Luckily, you know, we got everything unlocked, so we're dealing more damage than we should at this stage. You know, not gonna lie to you. As I said, we kind of cheated a little bit so we can show off the game more than like just play it. So I made it, but I was stronger than I would have been in a regular playthrough. So you know, don't get this confused. Extreme difficulty is really difficult. I almost didn't make it even though I have every skill unlocked, and this is literally the first boss, so I should not be as powerful as I am in a regular playthrough. But yeah, we might do like a regular sort of playthrough at some point as well on the stream. We'll see about that. But you know, for now it's just really a short first look at what the game is. I shouldn't talk to the general, he doesn't like it.
They're coming from everywhere.
We need to get out! Pull up! Pull up!
Whoa!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But yeah, you know, it is the same kind of premium quality, or, you know, premium game that you're used to getting from Handy Games. It is, you know, it'll be the regular pay once, get the full game ordeal, so there's no like microtransactions or like, you know, nothing like that. It is the game as it was intended to be, right? As it was on PC, as it still is on PC, as it is on console. It is the same game, including the DLC. And yeah, we'll end the chapter here. And, you know, it's coming to mobile. Finally.
The dream of leaving
we'll
World
skip that.
War II.
Don't want to bore you with the story right now. But yeah, let me show you around a little bit. As I said, we've got both the Allies and Axis campaign, right? This being Squadron 1 being the main campaign, quote-unquote, of Aces of the Luftwaffe Squadron, and Nebelgeschwader being the DLC campaign, which is the same length. Like, it is basically another full campaign added on top of the main campaign. So, you know, for the price of one game, you get 2 full campaigns. You know, each with their own boss fights, each with their own characters, and each character with their own skill set. So, you know, you get the whole thing. We'll take a look at this. So, again, this is the Squadron 1 squadron, I guess you would call it. And these guys all have their individual, you know, traits and skills that you can unlock as you play through the game. As I said, we cheated a little bit, so we have everything unlocked. That's obviously not going to be the case if you start the game new, right? You'll have to earn medals, earn skill points, and level up your characters. But yeah, that's that. You can unlock different aircraft, right? We've already got some of those as well. You know, each with their own benefits and, you know, disadvantages. You can change the way the AI behaves, like the AI on your side, obviously. You can change the way, you know. For example, here. The minimum amount of enemy health before a trigger chance of what's his face, Johnny's rocket attack. So you can, you know, you can adjust the slider here, depending, you know, you can kind of be strategic about how you want to play. My face covers the subtitles of the game. Okay, okay, we can do that. We can do that. Let's see. I'll just move a bit over here. There we go. Oh, now I'm covering the button. Well, I'm covering the back button. Is that a problem? I think not. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay with me covering the back button. I hope. Thank you for the info. I appreciate it. Okay. But yeah, and this, you know, you got statistics. You know, there's nothing really to do here, but, you know, it keeps track of how many players or how many enemy aircraft you killed and stuff like that. So, you know, that's just if you're interested in stats. Obviously, there's achievements for both iOS and Android. And 3 difficulty settings. So we did actually play on extreme. Let's tone it down to normal for now. You know, the usual, you know, the regular game mode, I would say. But you know, if you're try hard about it, and if you are a completionist and want to get like all the achievements, you'll have to beat every boss in on extreme difficulty, which is extreme. Let me tell you. Right. And obviously, you know, I just clicked on or tapped, I should say, on the Nebelgeschwader DLC. Well, it's not going to be a DLC in the mobile version. I just tend to call it DLC because it was the DLC for PC and consoles. It is it's just part of the game now, I guess. But what used to be the DLC is the Nebelgeschwader campaign, which is also included. And you know, you basically get the same setup, right? You have your pilots, each with their own skills. Same thing. You got different aircraft. You got you can adjust the NPC behavior, and on it goes. You know, same thing. Same thing, really. Let's play one of those missions, I would say. Maybe one a bit further in. We could do. Let's not do another boss for now. Let's do a regular old game. Right. Yeah, and obviously each of these campaigns comes with their own storyline, and they, you know, they're set in the same universe. They're kind of happening side by side. I don't want to spoil anything, but you know, there is some story to it as well, some lore if you're into that.
You don't believe any of these fairy tales from those transmissions, do you?
Don't have to. My father will.
Yeah,
He got thousands of notes and pictures about ancient legends and mythical artifacts in
Sound
his
is fine, I
office.
hope.
The probability of a relic existing which is imbued with unknown power is actually 0.1%.
Even if it were 0%, we'll search the area for
And
signal
again, I'll
spots.
show you.
Follow me!
Gosh, Dingzahn. Seems we're off to a pointless excursion.
And well, I should actually play it. Hold on. Yeah, this is how I move. Oh, that's going to be an interesting point to talk about, I guess. Okay, let me quickly electro bomb all these people out of the sky. There we go. So the way I'm controlling the game right now is I drag my. Let me show this. But basically, yeah, I'm dragging my finger. I need to show you the camera. There we go. I'm dragging my finger across the screen, right? And that's how I control these planes, right? That is my personal preferred control method. Let's actually hit pause real quick, and in the options we can activate the joystick instead, and you'll see it on screen actually in a second. Oh, I should maybe move now. I'll just hide a little bit. You'll see it right behind me in a second when I go back, popping up. There we go. It's kind of faint, but you know, as soon as I start touching the screen, I get this joystick this, you know, digital joystick that I can use to also control the planes. If that's, you know, if that's how you prefer to play a game. It's really, I guess, down to personal preference. I personally like to just, you know, use my finger kind of like you would a mouse, and just drag, you know, drag the planes directly. Also, I'm kind of terrible right now because I'm focusing on explaining more than I'm playing. We can't because we're scared now. Okay, we have to collect our fears first. So our active ability is blocked right now. But yeah, I kind of prefer the more, or what feels to me like a more direct approach with the dragging mechanic. But, you know, depends on what you like. I'm going to switch it back now. Here we go, joystick off. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have a bit more, you know, I can fine-tune, like, where I want to go, right, a bit better. But, as I said, that's probably down to personal preference. So you have the options to do both, whichever you prefer. Might also depend on your device, right? If you have, like, a smaller device with a smaller screen, you might want to use the joystick, because you don't see as much otherwise. If you have, like, a big iPad Pro or whatever, you might want to use the drag controls more, but, you know. We'll find that out as you go, I guess. And then, you know, some of you will use, like, controllers anyway, right? I actually did not know that was a thing for Android, that you could use, like, actual gamepads. I guess it makes sense. It's just something that's novel to me personally. I didn't realize that was a thing. Well, we failed our side mission, but that's not too bad.
If my calculations are correct, the base should be located right behind this valley, but I suspect it won't be unguarded.
Nebengeschwader, in case you manage to shake off your pursuers, I'm expecting an immediate report on the troop strength. Gorman. Great. Fine. This is Major Schneider. We've escaped the enemy, but managed to intercept several secret radio transmissions about artifacts. We are currently searching for... Artifacts, you say? Transmit your coordinates immediately. I'll send you an escort. And,
Seems you were right, my dear. He took the bait.
And, you know, well, just in case something bad happens, I don't know, it shouldn't, but this is obviously still a work in progress. It's not finished yet, so, you know, we're still on the hunt for bugs and all sorts of issues, but, you know, it seems to be working quite well. Oh, okay, I just started the next level. I'm a fool. Didn't mean to hit that button yet, but it's fine, it's fine. We'll play it. We'll play it. No worries. Actually, let me go back to the menu. Yeah, right. So, what I've talked about was the achievements, right? If you're like a completionist and you wanna, you know, get all the achievements, you'll have to kill all the bosses on the highest difficulty setting, which is extreme. As you can see, I've managed to kill like 1, 2. Well, that's it. I managed to kill 2 on the Axis campaign, and I think it's probably 2 more on the Allies campaign so far. And that is even though I cheated and unlocked all the skills. So it is difficult, let me tell you. Any of you who've played Aces on, you know, PC or console, you know how difficult extreme difficulty is. Right, let me check here real quick. Start level. Yeah, it's 1, 2, and that's it. Oh boy. And you know, there's more than enough bosses that are actually very difficult, even on normal settings. So It is rough. It is rough. Let me check. Let me check these achievements. I think it's one of the last ones. Oops. One of the last ones. Yeah, defeat all boss enemies on extreme difficulty. We got 4 out of 12. Well, I'll try to get that at some point. But, you know, then again, technically I cheated, so it doesn't even count. It's whatever. It is whatever. Right. What can we do? Let's show off another cool boss fight, I guess. Maybe an Axis boss. We showed the evil professor in his UFO. So maybe we'll show off. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to spoil too much, but you know, I mean, the game's been around for a while. The mobile port is new, so we'll maybe do like a mid-game boss fight. This is a very cool one. It is kind of scary, but I like it. It's maybe my favorite boss. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not, actually.
Dragon! Damn it!
Hey,
What
mobile
did
games,
they
hope you're
mean?
doing well.
The crows
We're
are
all good,
watching.
thank you.
I'm not sure.
We are doing
but I
well.
remember some notes in my beginner Hal's office. What was it again? The crows are watching time and space, guarding treasures of the very fast race.
Sounds like a nursery rhyme.
There's some mystery
Sounds
going
like we're on
on.
the right track. These artifacts must be nearby.
No one will find them.
Uh-oh, seems we found a den. Now let's see what they got.
The wolves. All right.
Get ready to catch some
Let's
wolves.
see what we can do here.
You.
And you know, obviously we changed up the. Oh boy. Okay. We changed up the control scheme for mobile. Will you stay
Ouch.
away, please?
Ouch.
I mean, as you can see, we are very powerful. We're tearing through these guys right now. But you know, that is the easiest difficulty setting, and we are way outskilled. Or we outskill them rather.
All the
Right now,
power.
so it's gonna look sort of easy, but rest assured it's not. It is not.
Jawohl.
It is a demanding game, you know. Okay. Oh shebang.
Achtung!
This is such a cool boss fight to me because it's like it's so diverse. Like there's a bit of everything in there. I do really enjoy it. But yeah, we obviously changed up the control scheme, and we go down for mobile a little bit. So instead of, you know, since you don't really have buttons on your phones and tablets anymore, instead of just hitting, you know, what you would do on a controller, hit the buttons. You've got the classic touch, you know, interface in the bottom right. So if I hit this, it'll activate my active ability. I can use this to dodge, and I can either hold down, you know, physically with my thumb, hold down the shoot button, or I just tap it and it's on auto shoot. So you don't actually have to hold down the shooting button, you'll just keep firing as long as you're in auto. Which,
The
you know,
future
that's a help. That's a big help.
will direct you.
There we go.
Those were some tough dogs.
And you know, since
I may correct you. Those were wolves.
mobile devices have kind of ramped up their
We're about to land here anyway, right? This crater
technical
smells of
capabilities,
artifacts.
right? Meaning
Let's
memory,
get down there and have a look.
graphics
Manfred,
chips and stuff.
You stay behind and
you
cover us from above.
definitely,
I don't want to be
definitely
surprised down there.
get the, you know, basically the same experience as you would on the big screen. In your pocket, basically. So that is cool. That is cool. Like that's always important, you know. We try not to sacrifice quality for a mobile port.
The old legends have come true.
You know, obviously you want to adjust some things,
Crows,
as I said. You know,
guardians,
the controls have
older
to be
than
different because
humanity itself
most people
could
really
not stop
play mobile games with their. Let's actually skip this. I don't want to spoil anything. Most people actually play mobile games, you know, with their bare hands, basically on just their device. But you know, so you have to address that, obviously, and you know, some other things like functionality. You have to make sure the game works on all the different aspect ratios of the different devices. You know, obviously, an iPad has a very different aspect ratio than, like, what is it, the Sony Xperia 1, I think it's called, that is like very slim and long. So you really need to address that and make sure it works on every device, or on as many devices as possible at least. So you know, that's basically kind of the work that we're doing here. You know, our programmers, obviously. QA is then making sure that everything works as intended. That's what we're here for. And yeah. But you know, the main goal is that you get the same experience as you would on a console or PC. That is like the main effort. And I personally feel like this feels like a very good mobile game to me. So yeah, what else could we do? We could try one of the very late game levels, like not a boss, not gonna take away, not yet, maybe we'll do it at some other point when we actually do a playthrough, but I don't want to, like, you know, show off the last couple bosses, because, you know, that's what you have to earn by playing the game, you know. You have to fight through the campaign to get to the really cool last couple bosses. I don't know, all the bosses are cool in my opinion. There's none that I particularly don't like, but I do have my favorites, obviously. I guess that's normal as well, you know. But yeah, let's see. Guess we'll play through one more level, and that will kind of conclude our first short look at Aces of the Luftwaffe Squadron Mobile, which is available for pre-purchase now. By the way.
This is your
Oh, it should have gone live. Pre-purchase should have gone live around 3. If everything worked, it will be live right now as I'm saying this. If not, it'll come up any minute. You know, there's obviously some.
Being like trained dogs, Herr General. Aren't you afraid of more
What's the
ancient
word?
legends out here, Siegfried?
Afraid?
There's some issues that
With an
might happen with
elemental
like a
army
digital
and the
pre-release
Luftwaffe?
that will just, you know, make it so you have to
What was
wait
that?
like
Did you hear it?
another half hour or so until it gets unlocked in your
Wait.
region, or
I can't see
you know,
anything.
there's so many factors.
Stop it,
But
Villa. A
if it's
storm is
not
coming.
already live, it will be
Requesting immediate
very
report.
soon
Coming.
today. So yeah,
Darkness arrives.
darkness.
I have a
arrives.
very bad feeling about this.
Oh boy,
Crows.
Give
his crows.
back what's not
She's back.
destined.
She
You
is
don't
back,
scare me, crows.
boys and girls.
Your
Okay.
fate is sealed.
Oh god. Okay, let's go.
Ouch.
Whew. Okay.
taking
That's
over our airplanes.
scary.
Concentrate your fire on their commander.
Jawohl.
But again, you know, if you're into these kinds of, there you go, you earn another skill coin. That's how you usually level up. You're not cheating. I guess that's something that we will do, like do like a proper, maybe not a full playthrough, but like a full chapter or something. You know, the way it's intended to be played. You've probably, I mean, you might have seen Clemens and Yona play the PC version of Aces a couple weeks back when it was on sale on Steam. So
Eternity.
you know, that'll be
Well,
like the
that
true
could take a
experience.
bit.
This is more, you know, again, this is a more like a technical demo, I guess. It's the full game, but like I want to show you
For thousands
how the game looks and what it you know,
years.
what it's gonna feel like on
They
mobile.
don't look that old.
And I think it's gonna feel
Or what
good.
do
I
you
think you'll like it.
Stinkzahn?
I like it.
Willkommen zurück.
And yeah.
Your time.
But yeah, we should probably when we get closer to a full release, we'll probably do like a chapter or two. You know, play a chapter or two the way it's intended to be played.
Wow.
You know, unlocking
The sky is
skills,
clearing up, Siggy.
leveling up,
Call your
struggling with
army.
the bullet hell because that's what it is.
Befehlführer of der Luftwaffe. To all members of the Todesgeschwader. Destroy the hostiles. Wipe them out. All of them.
There's our army. Let's go.
That looks promising, Siegfried.
Keep concentrating.
Another thing that, you know, you have to keep in mind when making a mobile port is, you know, different from, or what's the phrase? In contrary to like consoles, where, you know, if you release a game on, say, PlayStation, for example, every PlayStation has more or less the same specs, right? Obviously, there's a couple of, you know, there's different generations and stuff, but if your game works on a PlayStation 4, it will pretty much work on a PlayStation 4, right? Because, you know, they all have the same amount of memory, they all have the same graphics cards and stuff. Whereas with mobile devices, there's so many of them, right? There's so many different ones, different operating systems, you know, mostly Android and iOS, but even then, you know, there's different versions of different versions of Android, and obviously every device, each manufacturer has very different specs, right? Each device has very different specs, different graphics chips, different CPUs, different amount of memory, and all that stuff.
Fascinating.
Uh-oh, is that a hint? What's going on there? Right. You know, you want to make sure that you'll be able to run the game on almost any, or on not any, but on as many different devices as possible, right? So that's one of the main problems that we have to deal with is make sure that even lower end devices, you know, older smartphones, for example, are able to run these games as good as possible, and that's mostly, I guess, what we're going to be working on on the home stretch. You know, before release, we'll make sure that we save as much memory wherever we can, so that on as many devices as possible, this game will run as smoothly as possible, and it hopefully will look as good as possible, as good as you can see right here. But yeah, I would say that's gonna be it for our very first look at Aces of the Luftwaffe Squadron mobile. Yeah, what can I say? It looks great. It looks great on here. Again, I'll show you. So this, I'll show you that this is actually running on a mobile device. You know, just so you just believe me. Obviously, it looks very big because I have it set up with an HDMI cable, so it is running into the PC. But basically, what OBS does is just mirroring the image from the phone, and yeah, this is right here on this nice little device. The screen kind of went dark now. You don't see that, but there you go. I can hold on. This is difficult. You know, these are the different menus that I can swap through, and that is how it works. Yeah. Aces of the Luftwaffe. It's coming to your mobile device. Hope you're gonna like it, and we will be back with more soon, hopefully. And you know, if you're up for that, if people are interested, we'll certainly do like some sort of proper playthrough of at least a couple chapters. I think that's gonna be good. We don't want to spoil the entire game necessarily, but you know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, and yeah, you know, make sure to pre-order it, pre-reserve it, and you know, get your copy when it's fully released. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good mobile game. Premium, no microtransactions. You know, you buy the game, you get the full game. Done. Easy as that. There's no ads, there's no microtransactions, no nothing. Which is a system that we prefer. And I personally also prefer a lot. Like, you pay the price for a product, you get the product, done. There's no, no nothing. No loot boxes, no nothing. Yeah, and you get both campaigns. That's important. You get both campaigns. You get the regular Squadron campaign and the DLC Nebelgeschwader, all in one package for iOS and Android, coming soon. I would say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Or, might be someone else. We don't know. Might be someone else sitting here who's actually good at the game. That's that's gonna be a change. Someone who actually knows what they're doing. We have some specialists. We have some specialists for Aces of the Luftwaffe. Let me tell you that. They have played hundreds of hours. They know the game inside and out. Maybe that could be something interesting too. We'll figure something fun out, but we're gonna show you more soon. Again, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you'll enjoy Aces. It's great. It's gonna be out there, and yeah. Happy New Year. Happy Thursday, and we'll see you soon. Take care.